Cryptocurrency broker and lender Voyager Digital just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on July 6th. Now many customers are wondering what's next and whether they'll be able to recover any of their assets. The first important thing to note is that Voyager filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. There are different kinds of bankruptcy filings in the United States, but as you can see on the uscourts.gov government website, Chapter 11 bankruptcy is described as a reorganization bankruptcy. When companies file for Chapter 11, it puts civil litigation on hold so that companies are able to continue operating the business and have the possibility of borrowing new money for the business, provided that the company is able to get the court's approval. While working through the bankruptcy proceedings, a reorganization plan for the company is created and proposed, and the creditors who are owed money can vote on the plan. If it gets the required votes and meets legal requirements, the court can then approve the restructuring plan for the company, and it can exit the Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This means that Voyager is attempting to restructure and continue operations with this Chapter 11 bankruptcy. In their press release announcing that they were filing for Chapter 11, the company stated, quote, "The proposed plan of reorganization plan would upon implementation resume account access and return value to customers. Under this plan, which is subject to change given ongoing discussions with other parties, and requires court approval, customers with crypto in their accounts will receive in exchange a combination of the crypto in their accounts, proceeds from the 3AC recovery, common shares in the newly reorganized company, and Voyager tokens. The plan contemplates an opportunity for customers to elect the proportion of common equity and crypto they will receive, subject to certain maximum thresholds." End quote. While it's very unlikely that individual customers will be returned all of the crypto that they had in their accounts based on the phrasing of this press release, it is clear that in the plan they are hoping to move forward with that they'll attempt to cover this shortfall by issuing customers new stock shares in the restructured company, Voyager tokens, and whatever money they're able to recover from the $650 million loan that Voyager gave to the liquidated crypto fund 3 Arrows Capital. A major factor in this Chapter 11 bankruptcy process will be how much of that $650 million loan Voyager is able to recover from the now liquidated 3 Arrows Capital. The amount of this loan recovered will determine how much Voyager is able to pay back to its own creditors. In the aftermath of the Chapter 11 filing, Bloomberg reported that the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation announced that it would be doing a federal probe into Voyager Digital and how it marketed itself to customers. The FDIC protects customers in certain types of bank failures. The probe centers around previous wording on the company's website, which implied that Voyager Digital's customers were FDIC insured through its partnership with Metropolitan Commercial Bank. The company had previously written that FDIC protection would take effect in the, quote, rare event your USD funds are compromised due to the company or a banking partner's failure. However, Voyager Digital is not a bank itself, so any failure in Voyager Digital would not be insured by the FDIC for Voyager's customers. Voyager Digital has since changed the wording on their website and removed the reference to company or bank failures, and instead saying, quote, in the rare event your USD funds are compromised, you are guaranteed a full reimbursement, up to $250,000. Voyager's banking partner, Metropolitan Commercial Bank, released a public statement on their website that explicitly said Voyager was not covered by the FDIC, saying, quote, FDIC insurance coverage is available only to protect against the failure of Metropolitan Commercial Bank. FDIC insurance does not protect against the failure of Voyager, any act or omission of Voyager or its employees, or the loss in value of cryptocurrency or other assets. End quote. In light of prior wording that implied FDIC coverage and the changes to the wording on their website since, the FDIC is investigating Voyager to determine if anything illegal occurred in terms of their marketing. Keep in mind that the situation with Voyager's Chapter 11 bankruptcy is very fluid, and it's difficult to determine how much customers and creditors will be able to recover in assets until a restructuring plan is ultimately approved by voters in the court. It remains to be seen if Voyager's proposed restructuring will ultimately be approved. And beyond this, it remains to be seen if the company in its restructured form will survive and how its current customers are going to fare with these bankruptcy proceedings. What are your thoughts on Voyager Digital's Chapter 11 bankruptcy? Do you think there will be more contagion that will spread in the crypto market, or do you think that the worst of the crypto crash is over? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more finance content. Thanks.